The first part of photosynthesis would be the light-dependent reaction. The light shines on top of the plant, hitting the pigments in the chlorophyll. First, a molecule of water is broken down into an electron and two H plus molecules and oxygen. The electrons, after getting excited in photosystem 2 by sunlight, they move through the etc, then pumping hydrogens into the thylakoid to create a concentration gradient. Then the electrons regain the energy in photosystem 1. The electrons then help NADP plus bind with hydrogen to turn into NADPH. Lastly, hydrogen diffuses out of the thylakoid, producing ATP.
Next step would be the Calvin cycle, the light-independent reaction. In the Calvin cycle, 6 CO2 molecules combine with 6 5-carbon compounds to form 12 3-carbon molecules, otherwise known as PGA. As it moves through, ATP and NADPH is used. 2 G3P molecules leave the cycle to be used in the production of glucose. Lastly, Rubisco, an enzyme, converts the remaining 10 G3P molecules into 5 carbon molecules, thus continuing the cycle.
The next thing to happen is cellular respiration. Cellular respiration starts with glycolysis. Glycolysis happens in the cytoplasm. First, we have the glucose. The 6-carbon molecule of glucose is broken into two 3-carbon molecules using ATP. With the help of hydrogen ions and electrons, the NAD plus is transferred into NADH molecules. Next, the two G3P molecules are broken into pyruvate, a 3-carbon molecule. While that is happening, 4 ATP is also produced. The next thing to happen is the Krebs cycle. Prior to the Krebs cycle, pyruvate reacts with CoA to form acetyl-CoA. That then forms with a 4-carbon molecule forming a 6-carbon molecule. The 6-carbon molecule is broken down, releasing 2 molecules of CO2, also generating ATP, NADH, and FADH2, which is very vital in the electron transport chain. Lastly, a 4-carbon molecule is produced, starting the whole cycle again. The final step of cellular respiration is the electron transport chain. First, in the ETC, electrons are released from NADH and FADH2. The electrons help to pump hydrogen out of the matrix. Next, oxygen diffuses into the matrix to bond with hydrogen and electrons to form water. Lastly, the hydrogen diffuse across the concentration gradient through the ATP synthase, assisting in the making of ATP. This is the location where the largest amount of ATP is created.
In the end, glucose is made into ATP, allowing storage of large amounts of energy.